All right, Melanie King has joined the show. Let's go ahead
Hello.
and properly set the stage. Before we get going, I've got two simple questions for you, and let's see if we can get two simple answers. Are you ready?
Yeah, are we going to have a conversation or are you just going to throw out accusations? Or do you want to have a real conversation, like two adults, and get to any questions that you have?
Well, I'll repeat myself since you need
Because on the
clarification.
last one, you wouldn't answer and then you hopped off.
Now I'm going to mute you because you're talking out of turn. I literally just told you what's about to happen. You don't understand, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm going to ask you two simple questions, and I hope to get two simple answers. And after these two simple questions and two simple answers are out of the way, we can discuss whatever you like. Do you agree to those terms?
Well, I'm homeless on Thanksgiving.
This is my first time being homeless. Last night I checked into a homeless shelter and was lucky enough to get a bed. This shelter provides 3 meals a day and access to social services.
Like and subscribe if you'd like to follow the journey.
Over the next 30 days, my plan is to earn $3,000 so I can get enough money to move into a new apartment. All I have is my phone, my computer, and $100. If you'd like to help, links are in the comments section. And to learn how I found myself in this situation, stay tuned. I'll be posting another video soon.
What's good, YouTube? This is Cable the Flare. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got Mike TV. He's essentially been deplatformed, right? Been demonetized. YouTube don't want nothing to do with him, right? And there's some pretty good reasons why, right? There's some pretty good reasons why. Now, I really don't know too much about Mike TV. I never watched him, right? I never watched him. The only time that I really heard about him was about 7 months ago when that Melanie King and Mediocre Tutorials, when she was pretty much, I think she was bubbling up around that time, right? She was big around that time, and people were trying to expose her, and they was exposing her, right? They was exposing her, but with because a lot of us are really getting irritated with some of these women, man, who jump into the space, and it just be faking, like to really just be faking. Prime example, what was her name? I believe the sister name was Six the Goddess. Literally, I was rooting for her and everything. One day, right, mind you, I was introduced to her by O'Shea D. Jackson. So I was like, okay, shoot, okay, got a sister, man. She's over here fighting for the brothers, yada yada. Maybe give us some support. Literally, not even like, I wouldn't even say. I don't even think it was like a week later. It hadn't been. Maybe it was under a week, less than a week. She literally came at one of the brothers, who was a former police officer, and was making fun of him for getting drugged down the highway.
Go, you was holding on to that person's car, getting drugged down 85 South. I don't trust no one like that.
Pay
You
attention.
don't let go of shit. I damn sure ain't finna sit there and go back and forth with you. I'll be exhausted. Let me see if I can show y'all when he got dragged down the hallway.
So this is the part, right? Fair use. This is the part where I have to say this is for those who have not seen this, let me give you a disclaimer. It is a video she's about to play of me being assaulted. She's gonna play the video on her stream. And this particular video is ultimately why I had to retire out of policing. Right? Been policing for 13 years. And unfortunately, 3 years ago, I was trying to make an arrest, and the suspect I was dealing with, wasn't cooperating. Reached in to grab him. I got lodged into the car and I couldn't free myself. The suspect drove down the interstate and at a high rate of speed, and he started ramming me against other vehicles as he was driving by them. Ultimately, I ended up striking a van and was ejected from the car. I was unable to free myself. And because of that, I had to jump onto the car and hold on. And so this is what she's talking about. So for a lot of people who are new to my channel, may not have heard me discuss it. Those who have been on my channel have heard me talk about it before. And it is a sensitive subject because I almost died. I thought I did die, actually. You know, I woke up, was almost ran over by vehicles on the interstate. By the grace of God, I'm still alive. So she pulls the video up and she plays it. So I want to make sure I give a disclaimer to those who have not seen it. It's a tragic and it's a difficult thing to watch. At least for me it is, and I think even for people who have some sense of humanity, you know, I think that it'd be difficult for them to watch. And so I wanted to pause there before I played it to give you a disclaimer that you're going to see something that is someone, she's going to play the clip of someone attempting to kill me. Essentially is what she's about to play. She's about to play that video to her audience. And so the jokes that she was just making a few seconds ago was, hey, this is someone who doesn't let go of anything, right? This is someone, why would I argue with someone who doesn't let anything go? That joke was in reference to me holding on for my dear life, the fear of being ran over. So that's the context of what you're about to see. So I just wanted to pause that, give some perspective before diving into it.
So remember before when I said that the entire space was like a powder keg waiting to explode? It's sort of like throwing a Roman candle into a fireworks factory. The Roman candle already exploded, but the aftershock and the afterwave is still playing out. And this is a component of that aftershock and that afterwave. Now, these two content creators have been going back and forth because what I talked about earlier, one agrees with just pearly things, one doesn't. But it has resulted into this degree and level of filth. I'm not sure how much I can play of the particular video due to YouTube content, TOS, and guidelines, but let's just keep going.
Not gonna argue with this. I got things to do. Okay. Let me see if I can find the video. I really want to show y'all the video. Would y'all argue with a nigga like this who clearly don't let it go?
During the course of their investigation, Mr. Simpson went to put the vehicle into gear, at which time Dunwoody police officer Nathan Daly, reached into the car in an attempt to stop Mr. Simpson from fleeing. Mr. Simpson hit the gas pedal and officer car, holding on as Mr. Simpson fled. On the entrance to 285, Mr. Daly's body struck another vehicle as Mr. Simpson passed vehicles that were stopped.
He's still holding on.
Once on Interstate 285, Mr. Simpson swerved to the
Good. Hell no, baby, you got it. Because I don't got the energy. Anyone that hold on like that, I'll be damned if I sit there and go back and forth with you. We'll be here all day. Hell no, you got it. I couldn't believe it. How much do you get paid? Don't police get paid like 50,000? I'm not finna get drugged down 85 for 50 grand. Is you crazy, baby? I would have been like, oh. You see the other officer backed up. He was like, hey. Holding on. Hey, y'all think I'm gonna argue with the hell no. You don't let go of nothing. Hell no, baby, you win. You got it. Whatever it is, whatever niggas say it is, it is. That nigga sat there and held on. The white officer was like, shit. Well, he got his ass in that car like, I'm just gonna go ahead and drive. This holding on. His feet was out the window like this. Because he was over there, the feet was up there like, sir, no, baby. So that's the that wanted some smoke with me. and was crazy as hell if he thought that I was gonna give in to that. I ain't got time for that. You don't let go of nothing. Okay, so I had to go on about my business. But the point is,
I can't think of many other words to describe.
Like, sis, what? So there are some sisters, man, where I feel like, you know, hey, they just faking, right? They just here for the money. Sisters can literally look good. I'm talking about fine as shit. You're not gonna find many sisters, man, who are very modest about what they do and jump on, you know what I'm saying, and jump into space and you know, try to give advice or, you know, try to advocate for men. You don't really ever see them. A lot of sisters, man, that be coming up in this joint, like, you ain't gonna find sisters like Daphne. You're not gonna see sisters like Shahrazad Ali. I be butchering her name. Like Angela Bassett, like Regina King. You got a lot of these sisters, man. I ain't really gonna say, I ain't gonna try to bring up, you know, some of the actors, but I will bring up Angela Bassett, just because, you know, there's some other sisters that are just like her, because these sisters, man, are top notch in the game, but you can never objectify them because, besides their beauty, but you can never really objectify them because it was always respect first with them. It was always respect first with them. Some of these sisters, man, that jump into the space, I mean, like I said, Six of God is beautiful as all get out, but look at some of the shit that she posts. And it's like, man, look, that's some of the shit that we kind of go against. You know, look, there are going to be some women out here, man, who are going to put their bodies all over the internet. That is fine. But if you're a woman and you're going to be in this space, bro, listen, just like for men, we're going to be held to a higher standard. Sisters need to be held to a higher standard, right? If you're jumping into this goddamn space. Because, like I said, when you got Six of Goddess, man, sitting over here posting these crazy ass damn pictures, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here, man, freaking saving like hell. You know, it's just like, man, look, it kind of, I don't know, it just kind of goes back, it goes against, you know, what this space is even about. How can we sit over here and say, man, look, y'all women need to have more self-respect and dress appropriately, but then you got this sister who agrees with our message, right? Over here, you know, carrying our message, but then at the same time, she's not practicing what she's preaching. So it's just like I said, to me, that's just fake, right? To me, that's just fake. Now, am I saying I'm not saying she's fake altogether? No. I'm just saying, man, I wouldn't even say she's fake. There's just I could just see some hypocriticalness coming into play, right? And to me, it just seems like, hey, this must be a money grab. Because when you look at Sister Daphne, right, you look at Celeb, the only picture she has is of her with her face. That's it, right? And she is advocating way more for men than Sister Goddess is, right? But you look at their following, you look at Sister Daphne following, she's talking about real life shit, right? She's not posting anything she's not posting none of body pics, none of that, right? She has a small following, but she's getting somewhere. But, you know, hey, it literally seems like, man, social media really hates this system. But then when you have Sister Goddess, right, she's not talking the same shit that Sister Daphne's talking about, right? She's not up there with Sister Daphne when it comes down to holding people accountable, when it comes down to advocating for men. She's not nowhere close to that. But look at her following. So I'm just saying, y'all just let me know what's real and what's not, right? So you look at this brother, he sits up here, he tries to hold Melanie King, you know, try to expose her and pretty much say, hey man, look, this sister pretty much damn a hypocrite, right? And with some of the shit that they were exposing, I was like, yeah. But what made me look at the brother the wrong way was when he made this video.
King has joined the show.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and properly set the stage. Before we get going, I've got 2 simple questions for you, and let's see if we can get 2 simple answers. Are you ready?
Now, are we going to have a conversation, or are you just going to throw out accusations? Or do you want to have a real conversation, like 2 adults, and get to any questions that you have?
Well, I'll repeat myself since you need clarification.
Because on the last one, you wouldn't answer, and then you hopped off.
Now I'm going to mute you because you're talking out of turn. I literally just told you what's about to happen. You don't understand, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm going to ask you 2 simple questions, and I hope to get 2 simple answers. And after these 2 simple questions and 2 simple answers are out of the way, we can discuss whatever you like. Do you agree to those terms?
Am I unmuted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Let me hear what your questions are.
Okay. First question. Why are you here right now?
You you lied and said in your stream that I was Melanie King joins Mike TV. That was a lie, so I decided to join so you wouldn't be a liar.
So we didn't have a conversation earlier on Duke's show?
I did not join your channel. I joined his channel. So your title is a lie.
Does my channel say that Melanie King joined Mike TV's channel, or does
That's
it say
what
you
it
joined
says.
Mike TV?
Melanie King joins Mike TV. When did I join you? You joined his stream.
You joined me in a conversation on a different channel.
that.
So if you really want to get caught up in semantics, if you're really up here saying that the answer to my question as to why you're here is because you think I lied about my title, so you're here so that my title isn't a lie, is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
That makes no sense, but I'll just get to my second question.
Okay.
Are you suing me?
Who said that?
I'm asking you a yes or no question. Are you suing me?
Am I currently suing you? No.
Do you have any plans in the future
those are
to
your
sue
two
me?
questions. You said those were two questions. So those are two questions.
And you just try to pussyfoot around it. First you said, who said that? And then you said, well, am I currently suing you? No. So now we got to lock you down. Do you plan to sue me? Yes or no?
We're not discussing that right now.
We're discussing it right now. We're on my show, and I want to know if you plan to sue me. Why are you running from the question?
I'm not running from anything. I'd answered the question the way I want to answer it. That's it.
No, you're going to answer it the way that Mike wants you to answer it, or you can go back to streaming on somebody else's channel in your hotel room. You don't got to be here right now.
But my name is in your mouth every other day.
And obviously your name being in my mouth makes you feel some type of way because now you're here to talk to Mike.
No, actually, I had no idea you existed on the planet.
But you're
Earth
here to talk to me because
I
make you feel some type of way, right?
I got a call from two people this morning, and I was like, "Who? What? What are you talking about?" I was this and that. My sister. And I was just like, "What happened? What are you talking about?"
Your sister was on my show last night. Go ahead and check out the footage.
And so then I was just like, "Who is this dude?" Then I go through. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this dude got my name in his mouth every 2 seconds. I mean, full like live streams.
Over here, real pressed about it, Melanie. Why are you so mad that I got your name in my mouth? Is it because not just the fact that I have your name in my mouth, but is it really the fact that I've got documents that I revealed to the public that you didn't want people to be privy to?
What's that document? What's that document?
Oh, Melanie, don't act like you don't know what this is. Don't act like you don't know what these 37 pages are, Melanie. Exhibit A, your YouTube channel that your ex-husband said that you stole from your children. What?
Mike, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Have you ever been married?
Let's go ahead and do some reading here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of reading. This bitch is asking me my marital status. I don't want you, Grandma. I don't want you. It says right here, I'm also advised that you appropriated the Magic Mojo and Mommy Cray Cray YouTube channels for your own personal benefit and advantage by renaming from them to Melanie King and the Melanie King Podcast. So you telling me you couldn't just start your own channel? You had to steal your baby girl's channels and rename them as yours? Okay. Removing any reference to Mr. and placing your own personal adult content on the channels. I'm advised that you have changed the status of these channels from public to private. Wow. The subscriber base, consisting of 262,000 children, remains the same, allowing you to make it appear that your adult content has generated a large amount of subscriptions and allowing you to generate a large amount of personal income from these channels to the detriment of the corporation.
I look at shit like that, bro. I'm just like, dude, why? What was the purpose of you even going this hard? What are we going to do with this information? Like, yeah, okay, you know what? Hey, she might be a liar to some degree. Hey, she might be putting on a facade, right? But dog, to sit up here, man, this is childish. This is childlike behavior. You can't even have a simple conversation with the lady. You can't even, like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell she ain't even, you can tell she just like, man, look, this goof right here. And this is, I'm not sitting over here saying that I'm, happy to see anybody's channel be taken down, because I wouldn't want my channel taken down. You put a lot of work into it. But when you sit up here and you're just known for being a hater, you're just known for, trying to expose people, bro, you have everything. Everything you got coming to you, you deserve it. Because that's ridiculous. That's some shit Tasha K would do. There should be no reason why a man is going up here, all he's trying to do is sit up here and trying to expose people. Expose their real name, expose who they are, expose what they do, right? So now fast forward, you did all of that smack talking, and now you're in this position.
Well, I'm homeless on Thanksgiving. This is my first time being homeless. Last night I checked into a homeless shelter and was lucky enough to get a bed. This shelter provides 3 meals a day and access to social services. Like and subscribe if you'd like to follow the journey. Over the next 30 days, my plan is to earn $3,000 so I can get enough money to move into a new apartment. All I have is my phone, my computer, and $100. If you'd like to help, links are in the comments section. And to learn how I found myself in this situation, stay tuned. I'll be posting another video soon.
Rewind Diva! Homeless on Thanksgiving. My name is Mike. I am a content creator experiencing homelessness in Northern California. My goal is to earn enough over the next 30 days to move into a new apartment. Thank you for your contribution. Give me an aw sound effect. Aww. Now this is all very interesting because this isn't the first time that Mr. Mike TV has been homeless. We're going to listen to a man who I believe Mike TV got their daughter pregnant, and yes, stop the show. This is a guy who claims FBA all the time. He has a white father, a black mother, and he only dates white women. Yeah, it's very interesting, but let's go ahead and play that clip of this man who calls Mike TV a real estate scammer.
Information out. He's selling himself as a real estate agent. We know he lives in a van. We know about everything. We're just trying to get as many people to say, hey, look at this guy. He's scamming you guys. Yeah. So I
tell you that he was a squatter at my daughter's house. He stole her possessions. He I know secondhand that he what was that story about him? He rented a house and was subletting it without the right to sublet it. He's definitely a scammer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this, yeah, he had an attorney. We were negotiating to get him out of our house, and we had an attorney. And if you give me your email, I can send it to you when I go through my papers and get his name. But he might be a good resource because he knows what happened in some detail. He's a lawyer. He knows the other attorney who has also a really bad reputation.
And the reason I'm even making this video is because I hate guys who are like this. I cannot stand guys who are like this. Guys who are like this, man, you can't even call them a man. You can't even call them a man because of the that they do. The fact that you are sitting up here, right, trying to expose everybody, and that's what you want to be known for, and you are up here begging people to give you money. What is wrong with you? So, of course, man, when O'Shea Duke Jackson, man, posted that video, man, I was sitting here watching. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, man, I like this because we got a lot of imps, we got a lot of beta males. I say he's a beta. We got a lot of brothers who are, we got some brothers who are like this, right? Who are like this, who are cocky, all about mouth, and then literally get humble, and now they begging, right? I hate to say it, but Tommy Sotomayor too, right? And I freaking love that brother. But the way he was talking about sisters and the way he was talking to sisters, that's crazy, right? Don't get me wrong, I agree with a lot of shit that he was saying, but once again, right? I'm not big on how something gets said. I'm big on what it said, right? I don't care how you say it, just as long as or what are you saying? Right? With him, man, calling women out the name, calling sisters out the name, like, bro, even though, man, it's like, even people, once again, like O'Shea Duke Jackson said, right? Even you got people in the manosphere, you got people in the community who sit on his end like, dang, bro, like, why are you going so hard? Because there's no need to. So you got this imp right here who's going hard over his sister, bro. Nobody's gonna have respect for you. So he gets demonetized. Now he's, asking for money and all of this. And it's just sad, man, because like I said, you have people who sit up here and do stuff like this, right? You have people like Kev on stage, right, who sits up here talk smack about Kevin Samuels, right? Now he's over here struggling for money. It's like, man, people, I'm not that, I will never be the YouTuber to sit over here and try to argue and go back and forth with anybody. Not saying that it won't ever happen, right? But I pride myself in peace. Which is why I don't come up here and try to go viral. I mean, like, people try to do anything to go viral now. I'm just, hey, this is my 2 cents. This is how I'm feeling about society today. So I'm gonna make a video about it. And let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. What substance is he getting? the fact that you're sitting up here, man, you know, all you do is just trying to expose people and talk about people. And I get some people definitely do need to be exposed because it's like, bro, people be lying long enough. It's like, yeah, go ahead and expose them. But it's like, once again, he's known, that's all you're known for. And you see what happened to Tasha K. Right? You see what happened to Tasha K. So why are you trying to go back down that route? It doesn't make any sense, right? And then when people get demonetized, oh, well, you know what? I don't know how I got demonetized. I don't know this, I don't know that. There's just certain ways you have to move, right? And I'm still trying to learn my way around this YouTube stuff, right? So, you know, hey, brother got what the brother had it coming, right? The brother had it coming. You cannot sit up here, man, and try to expose people, disrespect people, and not make friends with anybody and just expect, you know what I'm saying, and expect, you know, you to continue to still get money. No, it's not gonna work. Men like this don't deserve no booty, right? Men like this do not deserve no ass. So there should be no reason why any woman is even trying to entertain this man, because these are goofs. These are the guys, man, that literally try to fit in with the cool crowd were back in high school. I'm telling you, he was one of those guys who tried to fit in with the cool crowd, and nobody cared for him because he was just one of those guys that you could just tell, but he's a cornball, he's a lame, he's doing too much to try to fit in. Then you fast forward, you literally moving that lifestyle that you had in high school, you're trying to move this off over here into YouTube, which is why a lot of people have issues with YouTube, because people sit over here, they get big on YouTube, they think they're way better and way cooler than what they really are. And it's like, nah, like FouseyTube or whatever. Like, bro, you weirdo, right? What's the dude named? CJ So Cool. Like I said, cornball, right? Some of the stuff that you do just does not make any sense. And it's like, I just asked, man, you know, I'm like, bro, these guys got girlfriends. How did your girl suck your dick? That's my question. How does your girl, man, conjure up the goddamn energy to suck your dick? You know what I'm saying? With all the corny stuff that you do, especially for Mike TV. So that's my only thing, right? That's my only thing, man. We got some brothers, man, who just don't have it wrapped too tight, and they're just so arrogant. They think they can do it one way, and it's gonna be they can force it that way. It doesn't work that way. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.